Courtney Janae here. Welcome to my life. If you're already a part of my life, hey, and if you'd like to be a part of my life, all you have to do is hit subscribe. So, I'm coming to you guys with a Q&A video because I figured that if you're going to be following along with me throughout my life, throughout my different journeys, then it's important that you know a little bit about me. So, first, I'll just go into some generic things about me, and then I had some friends, I asked some friends to let me know some questions that they would like to know about me, so I'll be answering those questions on camera, and lucky you if your question gets featured in this video. Before I start, let me know, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section if this area right here works for you guys. Sorry about this door. I'm working on finding places to film, but for now this is what I have, so just let me know if this bothers you at all and I'll try to find another place to film. But let's get into the video. So for one, my name is Courtney. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I attend South Mecklenburg High School. I'm a senior this year, class of 2020. So next year I will be going to the University of North Carolina at Pembroke. And we have some more questions about college, so I'll save those for later. But yeah, okay, my favorite color is gold. If you guys want to know, my favorite things to do are sing, dance, and do makeup. And yeah, that's all I can really think of right now. But if you guys want to know anything else that I don't have answered in this video or that I didn't say in this video, just make sure to leave a comment down below and I'll go ahead and answer that for you guys as well. So like I said, I had a few friends, or just on my iPad, I had a few friends give me some questions for this video, so let's get into those right now. The first question is, what do you want to be when you grow up? When I grow up, I want to be a neonatologist, and basically neonatology is the subspecialty or a subspecialty of pediatrics. So basically we deal with babies that are born prematurely or babies that are born with different illnesses or diseases, and that's about it. You see neonatologists in the NICU, the neonatal intensive care unit, when they're first born, and oftentimes neonatologists are also there with the mother as they're giving birth in some instances. So yeah, that's what I want to be when I grow up. The next question is, what texture is your hair and how do you maintain it? So I think that I have a mixture. Okay, well, I know that I have a mixture of different textures in my hair. You might not be able to tell it right now in its state that it is right now because this is a twist out. But I'm, of course, in the 4 type range of hair. And I think my hair texture varies between 4B and 4C and maybe just a little bit of 4A. In the front, it's a very loose curl pattern. So it's kind of more so wavy, and then in the middle and towards the crown of my head I have that 4B pattern or 4C pattern where it's really coily, and then in the back I have that 4B 4A type pattern in the back there. And so how do I maintain it, especially with all of those different hair textures? It can be really challenging. I used to have a lot of challenges when I first started, when I first went natural, but mostly I wash my hair about 1 to 2 weeks, every 1 to 2 weeks. Usually if I wash it like once a week, I'll do a co-wash in between. So I'll wash it with shampoo every 2 weeks, and then in between that, if my hair needs to be washed, like say I used to style with a lot of gel or something like that, then I'll do a co-wash with just shampoo. I try to make sure that I keep it very moisturized. With 4C hair, we require a lot of moisture, especially to detangle our hair. Without moisture, our hair gets really dry. So I try to make sure that keep my hair moisturized. And I actually just filmed a video on how I maintain my hair, or how I care for my hair after taking a protective style out. So that video will be going up soon after this video. So that's another way that you guys can see like in-depth products that I use and things like that. But for the most part, I just make sure that my hair is moisturized. I get a lot of single strand knots, so whenever I do twist outs, which is what this is, it's a 2-day twist out or 2-day-old twist out. Whenever I do twist outs, I just try to cut off those little ends that are really stringy at the end of the twist. I think that kind of maintains my hair a lot because it allows for less hair. It allows for length retention because I'm not breaking off more hair trying to get single strand knots out. And one other thing I try not to do is be in my hair too much. So I try not to just kind of like play in my hair or touch it. I mean, sometimes I get carried away because I just love the way my hair feels, but I try not to do that because it doesn't like that. Your hair likes to be left alone, and that's why a lot of times you'll hear people say like your hair grows the most when it's dirty, and that's actually really true because your hair produces its own little oils and things like that. We'll get into that later though. If you guys want a hair care video, drop it, let me know in the comments below, and I'll give you guys my take on a hair care video. Of course, I'm not a professional, but you know, I do my hair, so there's that. Let's get into the next question. The next question is, why is Michael your favorite? Michael, you know who you are, and the answer to this question is, he's not. You're not my favorite, Michael. Sorry to break it to you. So the next question is, do you want to join a sorority, and if so, which one? I've heard that you're not supposed to like say which sorority you want to join, or even if you want to join a sorority, because it's so hard to get in the sororities, and then you know they can like make it harder on you to get in. But to answer the question, I think I do want to join a sorority, but I'm not gonna tell you which one. You guys will just have to see that process when I go along that journey, and of course I'll be here to film it for you guys as much as I can. So yeah. Who is your biggest inspiration? That's a really hard question, because if you're like me, or if you know me, you know I take inspiration from a lot of different people and a lot of different things. So I wouldn't say that I have just one person who is my biggest inspiration, but if I had to choose someone, I'd say my mom. And if you're watching this, Mother, you still annoy me, but yeah, there's that. The next question is, why did you pick your major? And for those of you who don't know, my major is going to be nursing, and like I just explained, I want to become a neonatologist. A neonatologist is not a nurse. A neonatologist is an actual doctor, but I chose to do the nursing route over the biology route because I just figured that it would give me a backup plan. If you don't know, or I've done a lot of research on this, but if you don't know, a lot of people who are in the biology route, like if you've taken biology in school, like as a class, you know that you go through a lot of different subjects within that one biology. So you learn about zoology, you learn about plants, you learn about the human body, you learn about all these different things. And I just thought that for me, like I didn't need to know all of that to become a neonatologist. Like I don't need to know about animals to become a neonatologist, from what I understand. So I chose to go the nursing route for 2 reasons. One, because I would learn more so about the human body, and it would be focused more on the health aspect of the human body. And then 2, because if I don't go right into medical school after college for some reason, I still have a backup plan. I can still work in the medical field and be able to do medical things, use medical skills, and use that degree that I get in nursing to my advantage. That way, when I do choose, or when I do get the chance to go into medical school, I already have those skills under my belt, and they'll be more likely to accept me. So for those of you who are wanting to take careers in the medical field and you're not sure which way you should go, biology or nursing, I would suggest nursing, but that's just me. You can get there anyway. And I've also heard that I talked to an actual neonatologist, and I've also heard that a lot of biology majors find it hard to find jobs right out of college, because like I said, that major, or what they learn in that major is so wide, so broad, that a lot of people are requiring specialized skills, and you don't get those specialized skills as a biology major as you would as a nursing major. So yeah, there's that, and I'll go more in depth on that in my college decision video on why I chose the college that I chose, which I'm planning on doing that soon. The next question is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? So I'll be going to college for the next 4 years. So the next 5 years I'll be right out of college, and I see myself, like I said, right out of college, and I actually see myself in medical school. That's my my goal is to go right into medical school. But if that doesn't happen, then I see myself working in the medical field in a hospital as an RN, because I'll have that degree under my belt and I'll be able to do so. Hopefully doing something towards the neonatal nurse route or aspect of nursing, but if not, then just regular nursing as an RN. So I'll be done graduated college. Was that English? Be done graduated college? I would have graduated college. If you hit the lottery, what are you doing first? If I were to hit the lottery, what am I going to do first? First, I'm going to pay my tithes. That's the first thing I want to do, because I believe in blessings coming just because you give, God his portion. And I think that a lot of different blessings I've gotten are because I paid my tithes even when I didn't want to, or didn't really have the money to, and I did it first before anything else. So I think that's really important. And for those of you who don't pay your tithes, start. The next question is, where is your dream place to travel? Whenever I think about a place to travel, the number one place that comes to my head is Bora Bora. I don't know why. I've never looked up Bora Bora. I don't even know where it is, but Bora Bora, I guess. What food would you like to try but haven't yet? That's a hard question, because I don't like trying foods. I'm very picky about what I eat. So I don't know. I mean, I will try foods if like it's there and I don't have to spend my money to try it. I would try it if I have to spend my money to try it, just because I don't like it. But I can't really tell you what food, like, oh, I would love to try that food. Maybe an Indian food is one that I really love to try. I don't know why I'm crying right now. Y'all see that? I'm a weirdo. Anyway, wow. Indian food is maybe one food that I would really like to try. So yeah, I mean, I've had Indian food before, but just like all aspects of Indian food, I guess. I don't know. I can't really answer that question. Sorry. 2 things that you can't live without. The first one is God. I cannot live without God, because he brought me here. So if he wasn't in my life, literally. And the second would have to be my phone. I'm really thinking. I think it would have to be my phone, because like everything's in my phone, even like important stuff, not just like social media, but just important stuff that I keep on my phone, as notes or just reminders, different things of myself, are really important to me. So it's one thing I could not live without. What's my zodiac sign? My birthday is January 17, 2002, so I am a Capricorn. I don't know all of that rising and sleeping and falling and the stars and the planets stuff. I don't know any of that, but I know that I'm a Capricorn. What's your favorite occupation in life and why? I feel like I just answered this question, but my favorite occupation in life is neonatology, or anything that has to deal with like kids combined in the medical field. I mean, I like kids outside the medical field too, don't get me wrong, but just I love learning about the human body and why we do the things that we do, and that coupled with learning about children or babies in particular is one thing that really interests me, piques my interest. So neonatology would have to be my all-time favorite career. Who's your favorite sister? I love both of my sisters. My favorite sister had to be Ashley, only because I spend more time with her. Sorry, Nevada, if you're watching this video. But I love you so much, and I wish you the best, and I hope you're doing well. And text me if you're watching this video, both of y'all. But my favorite sister would have to be Ashley. I love you, girl. And the last question on the list is, what is the freakiest thing you've ever done? And I'm not gonna answer that question. Y'all need to know all of that. So, those are all the questions that I have for you guys today. If you'd like to know anything else about me, feel free to add me on Snapchat and send me a text, or add me on, or follow me on Instagram and send me a little DM, and I'll make sure to get back to you guys. Or you can just put it down in the comment section below. And if there's anything else, any other video ideas that you guys have, like I said, I'm coming with a hair tutorial soon, or a hair care video after this video that'll be up. So if there's anything else that you guys like to see, make sure to put it in the comment section below. Also, be sure to like, comment, and share this video. And in the meantime, always remember to live life on purpose. Bye.